But because when you meet someone, you never know other arrangements which were made. This informant spoke to me. This informant spoke to the handler that I'm being followed. I'm being followed ever since we met. Commissioner's dead informant was shot 16 bullets and was buried. Another incident, and these are only happening in the cash in transit. And one will wonder, what is the reason why there is a problem with CIT informants? This one happened in Gauteng.
Mr. Charles, is that still an answer to your question?
I think, Mr. Mogotsi, we should possibly canvass these issues separately on the basis of a separate statement, because if there is detail that requires investigation, I think that we should do that before we canvass it in open commission.
Okay. Commissioners, the question was, is there anything that I want to raise that is not in the statement around corruption in the crime intelligence? That was the question, and I said, yes, I do have.
No, I did ask that question, okay. But I think it would be better for us to canvass it. If you're going to give specific allegations, then I think we need to canvass them, investigate them, and we can do that. But I want to...
Sorry, Mr. Chairperson, may I just... and I accept the way you're going to proceed, and I think that's a correct way to do it. But I would like to raise this. You are mentioning names. You've mentioned Sibula.
That's correct.
Are you accusing him of anything? And I think in fairness to him, on this very public platform, you should say what it is you're accusing him of, and you have the facts to back it up. Because if you don't have the facts, and if you're not accusing him of anything, you need to say it.
I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm saying it is very strange for anyone to accompany the handler.
All right, no,
to meet the informant.
I have to stop you.
Okay.
I have the answer. You're not accusing him of anything.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairperson.
So, yesterday when you were speaking about General Mkwanazi's speech and the misdirection tactic, you said that the speech was typed in Pretoria and you described it as being akin to a coup. You recall that?
That's correct, Commissioner.
Now, who do you say were the plotters in that process?
We enable you to efficiently manage workflows from start to finish, from scheduling and dispatching to invoicing and reporting. SimPro integrates every part of your workflow. This unified approach boosts productivity, reduces operational complexities, and empowers your teams to deliver exceptional service. Elevate your business with SimPro's Total Field Service solution. Request a personalized demo today.
I'm saying is in a better place to have called that press conference. And by the fact that the National Commissioners, he saw nothing wrong after the press conference was called. And the National Commissioner, still today, he never even condoned the doings of General Mkwanazi. I can say they were together in this.
Is there anybody else you would accuse of that?
It's obviously General Mkwanazi during the press conference, he was very angry about the arrest of Lieutenant General Khumalo. And this term that I feel of this police mafia cartel, I may not be able to know everyone who was involved, but I can assure you General Khumalo, General Mkwanazi, and General Masimula crafted, orchestrated that press conference.
And if we look at the people on the other side, people against whom these alleged coup plotters were plotting, the people on the other side, the people against whom these alleged coup plotters were plotting, let's take those two topics that you say the press conference was designed to divert attention away from. Who's been concerned about the allegedly unlawful use of the PKTT? Who are the people who
are concerned?
Who are concerned about it?
One of them was, I even saw Mrs. Mary Haas. I know of one socialist, very vocal, Patricia Mashali. And as we speak now, I believe in terms of the law, the letter which Minister Senzo Mchunu issued, it was never contested in any court of law, it was never set aside, but the PKTT still exists. I'm not saying they don't have to exist, but I'm saying in terms of the law, if executive has issued a directive of that nature, is either it get rescinded or it's set aside by the court of law.
So, are you saying that the minister was one of the people concerned about the PKTT, that you infer that from his letter of 31 December?
Repeat the question, Commissioner.
Are you saying that the minister was one of the people obviously concerned about the PKTT, as you infer from the letter of 31 December?
I cannot speak on behalf of the minister, but during his appearance before the ad hoc committee, he did give reasons relating to budgets, and one of Major General was here also. She spoke about the existence of some units called violence crime and so forth, saying there is an organizational structure in the South African police that has been approved, which allows for the PKTT to be absorbed into those things. I think it was just a procedural and a policy matter, which does not call for one to like or not or dislike it.
Are you aware that the minister's taken a particular interest in the murder of Sindiso Makakra?
I'm not aware.
He in fact told Parliament that he was considering appointing a ministerial inquiry into it. Are you aware of that?
No, I'm not aware.
Do you know what the Chief of Staff's position is in relation to these issues and the PKTT's alleged abuses?
As I said yesterday, Commissioner, and on my statement, the Chief of Staff, I would only talk to him during the ANC day and only if I did not reach the minister. So I don't know his position on anything.
And if we go to the topic of alleged corruption in crime intelligence, we know that General Sibiya was kept appraised of your investigation in this regard. Not
that much. I remember I report to my handler. It is only here and there if I could speak to him, but it is my handler that I'm informing about an investigation.
So who else inside SAPS do you think is concerned about corruption and crime intelligence that you're investigating?
I will not know who else has a problem. I know of, when you check the portfolio committee on police, how members of parliament will speak about corruption, and those that I mentioned, Ms. Meridi Haas, Patricia Mashali, and the challenge I know where the police or crime intelligence officers will really raise in many occasions would be the flat rate fee of 3,000 rand across the board for informant, irrespective of the success and whatever.
Now, if your thesis is true, that the July speech was a misdirection tactic, it is possible that it may have been a misdirection tactic, but what General Mkwanazi said about crime syndicates controlling senior police officers remains true. You accept that?
Yeah, you know, I still believe General Mkwanazi, as a provincial commissioner, he did not have to go to the media.
That wasn't my question. My question was, do you accept that whether it was a misdirection tactic or not, it is still quite possible that what he said about syndicates controlling senior police officers is true?
It's possible.
And of course, misdirection can be played in any direction. So if there are senior police officers who are connected to criminal syndicates and they want to divert attention away from what General Mkwanazi said in his